Hey, how's it going? Well, this is a video for a fellow who asked about a Batwing. He picked up one in ebony wood, which is the only one that I don't have. I've got, I think, 3 in ebony, maybe 4 of these Batswings in ebony. I just picked up, I'm real stoked about it. Picked up one more of these. I don't know how many this makes. I think it's about 15 or 16. Nice. You can look at my other videos. I need to do an inventory. But on these Batwings, several people have mentioned firing issues. And those firing issues are really very minor. I haven't experienced them with, maybe I've been lucky. The buttons don't stick. The knives fire very hard. And you've got a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful French bovine scale. These nickel bolsters. Solid nickel. Let's look at that blade. But Angelo, for whatever reason, by the way, this one is a dagger blade, and it did go to the, it did have the etching, special etching done for 2010, and that's the first run, that marks the first run series. The other ones with the bayonet blades, like I said, were unmarked. But Angelo uses a heavyweight oil on his on every knife he ships out. Usually what you have to do is you have to clean that oil off. That's what I have to do anyway. It's no big deal, but what you need to do is you need to clean the oil off if you're having problems with sticking. And it's a darker type of, it's a heavier weight oil. Angelo sent me with a couple knives I bought, a couple of the bats I bought, sent me a really, really good oil, and it's oil that everybody in the knife world, if they don't know about it, they should. It's called Latama Quick Release, and Latama is the Latama Switchblade company, and they oh, let me see, I think it was Tank. I believe Tank may have, Tank actually, the credit goes to, well, Latama sells the quick release on his site, on their site. Tank is the guy who makes my, he made a case switchblade for me that is really, really, really nice. It's a copper lock, I believe, and could be wrong, I forget what it is, but it's a really neat little pocket knife that he transformed into a switchblade. They're in pretty good demand. They're hard to get, and you really wouldn't be able to tell that it's a switchblade because he makes the cut so close to the case button. But as you can tell, the buttons don't stick. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, you're not going to wind up with a Batwing that has a button issue. You know, it's just, the main thing to do is to keep it out of the cold. Keep them out of the cold, store them well, store them open. You know, there's no problem with these knives. They're that good. I wouldn't own as many of these as I have if I was dissatisfied with them, because I'm so damn picky when it comes to anything. You know, I think most people have watched that TV show called Monk. Well, I'm a lot like that guy. I hate to admit it, but you know, every little thing has to be in place, and everything just has to be as close to perfect as possible. Nothing in life is perfect, though. But what you need to do is just clean off the heavyweight oil. Replace it with just a couple drops of Latama quick release on it. Do it on the button if you're having button issues. You shouldn't have button issues. I mean, these were cut straight down, and what they should have done was beveled the inside. But few people have had. I did have an issue with the Denevus, but that was corrected. A little bit of work on it, but not much. It wasn't anything I couldn't handle, and you know, it wasn't anything that anybody couldn't handle. So, you know, but on these Batwings, or actually any knife Angelo sends you, clean it off, clean the heavyweight oil off that he uses to ship them with, and then of course put a little bit of Latama quick release oil on. It's a light grade oil. You can get it in two different types. Tank. I can't think of his actual name right off the bat here, but I know it. It's just on the tip of my tongue. Tank Fisher, I believe. Anyway, you just put a little Latama quick release on it. You can put it in here. Don't put too much on. Store them open, and you shouldn't have any play in the blade. This blade doesn't have play in it. None. You know, none at all. So, you know, maybe you got one that was assembled in the U.S. and maybe he switched assemblers. I don't know who assembles them in the U.S. I'm hoping that the one in Lighthorn that I get in won't have a sticking issue. I don't think it will, because none of mine have been problematic. Just keep them out of a cold climate. You know, really do that for any of your knives, but just keep it climate controlled and use Latama quick release. You'll never have a problem with them. These Batwings are beautiful, and everybody that's seen them, everybody that's owned them, loves them. And I'm gonna get one more of these in from the 2010 series. So, man, 15, I think, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to count a lot of Batwings, just because I'm crazy about them, and make no apologies for it either. An ounce an inch. These things are heavy. And they're very good size. 13 inches is a good size. People, you know, 16 inches is too long. 13 isn't. 13 is about the extreme that I'd feel comfortable with. But real beautiful knives. And yeah, Tank Fisher, you can find it on his website too. You know, it's only about $6-7. You can get it from Switchblade on Sharper Deal Auctions. There's a lot of people who have the Latama quick release. It should be made a lot more available, but it is available in a lot of places. But yeah, I'm gonna get another one in, and I wasn't expecting it, but man, it's gonna be sweet, because I do like the light horn, and it's a real pretty horn, French bovine. So. And it does have a dagger blade. But yeah, there shouldn't be any play in the blade. I mean, you know, if you really, really want to get down, well, there's no play in this blade. None. And usually I can find some play in a blade. But, you know, I mean, it just kind of, I don't know, maybe it was the luck of the draw, but I seriously doubt it, because after all the Batwings I've had, if I had a problem with it, people would know, and you know, I wouldn't piss and moan about it, but people would know that these, you know, that a certain knife that I have, if they ask, I'll be more than honest and tell them, yeah, you know, I've had problems with them. And Batwings just don't have problems. You know, I think I had one problem with the button sticking just a little bit towards the back, but it wasn't anything, and it just, I mean, it went away. It went away. So, you know, I mean, these knives are just beautiful, and I think you'd be very happy if you got a second one. Get them while you can, because he's not going to be making them. He should, but you know, he's going to be focusing on different models, and he already is. So, you know, get them while you can, and get them while I'm not buying them, because you know, if I do see one that's a good price, it's going to be going in my collection, just plain and simple. If it's priced right, and if it's a good buy, I'll be after it hard and heavy. But at the same time, I am trying to, you know, my money's going in towards firearms and things like that. And with the holidays coming up, I don't plan on buying any more Switchblades soon. I don't think I could get another Batwing after this next one that's coming in. I think it's pretty much, I'm so lucky to have these, and you know, it was just really good that I was able to score that many. You know, I mean, people really want these knives, and I just wanted them a little bit more. And you know, I really don't make apologies for it, because it's just a knife that I've wanted, this type of knife, for so long, and I'm just addicted to them. You know, I would like to get some more different styles, some more variations, because most people have shell pullers, and oh man, you know, I mean, frost alone, I'm not sure how you say that, but anyway, yeah. Later on, guys, take it easy. The Tama quick release is what you want.